The Dark Presence just invaded the island in Fortnite and it was insane. But for a ton of players, it was giving out-of-nowhere vibes. Why did the boss battle even happen, and what's the deal with Homer getting a piece of the 0-point shard and then just dipping? The ending had everyone scratching their heads, low-key, but this whole storyline has been building for 3 months. Today, I'm gonna spill the tea on everything that went down at the event and how we're gonna escape this wild Simpsons reality. The whole event and lore are still spinning around the Chapter 6 main villain, the Dark Presence. Hope and Jones pulled up to another anomaly to check it out.
Alright, time to seal the breach and trap Mr. Demon in the spirit realm.
Your upgrades to the rift device better work.
Through that rift, we got another peek at the Dark Presence. Jones tried to use his rift device to seal the breach between worlds. Spoiler alert, it was an L. The Dark Presence was too powerful, broke through, and dragged us all into the spirit realm. Next thing you know, Hope and Jones are chilling on Kang and Kodos's UFO, and things got absolutely bonkers. We tried to pull the 0-point shard out of the Dark Presence, but it was straight up built different, yanking us into the interdimensional void. We still managed to snatch a piece of the shard though. Caught in a loop, Hope was fighting off the aliens to get back to Oninoshima. But the aliens got the upper hand, and we ended up yeeted right into Springfield. The 0-point shard piece landed right in Homer's hands. As I said before, that thing is basically a magic wand for him. He can reshape objects and even grow his hair back. So yeah, escaping the Simpsons reality is 100% up to Homer and his remote. Low-key, it's kinda terrifying to think what's going down in Oninoshima right now, considering the Dark Presence could just eat the whole thing. And just like I called it, we lost this battle. For the next 4 weeks, the chaos is only gonna get worse, and Springfield is gonna get more and more glitched out. Anomalies are gonna keep popping up on the Springfield island, all because Homer is being straight up reckless with the 0-point shard. Seriously, he's just out here absolutely mismanaging the ultimate cosmic power. The final face-off with the actual Lord of Darkness will be at the end of the Simpsons season, and that's when we'll be headed to the Chapter 7. So buckle up, loopers. Get ready for the absolute mayhem this season is bringing. If you missed the event, the link is right here. I'd recommend watching it all the way through, because after that, we're diving deep into the insane lore tidbits. Bet.
Okay, Jones, this is the place.
Oh, great. What do those two want?
The instability's getting worse, and that treehouse is not helping.
Alright, time to seal the breach and trap Mr. Demon in the spirit realm.
Your upgrades to the rift device better work.
It's never let me down.
All right, Jones, if you're gonna do something, do it now.
This will either fix everything, or make it a whole lot worse. See? Piece of cake. Well, I made it worse. So much worse. We can't let that demon take the island.
King, have you ever seen such drool-gushingly beautiful tentacles? You are overcome by love, I see. Great demon, we will help you defeat the humans. Then we will marry you and bear you 10,000 squidlets. Your feeble guns are useless against our battle domes.
Try this, you bug-eyed freak.
Offensive?
Hope, look! A 0-point shard! Get it before the demon destroys the island with its power!
Warning, the demon has flung us into an inter-reality wormhole. Recommend maximum terror.
Wait! I can redirect the wormhole to send us safely home to Springfield. Stand back. Wormhole calibration is an incredibly delicate task. Recalibrate! Recalibrate!
No! We have to go back to the island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield!
Island!
Springfield! Springfield?
Island? Warning. Multiple realities have merged in a cynical brand mashup.
Wow. Springfield Island.
It's incredible. Now to conquer it.
Stupid Flanders.
Stupid remote, probably out of batteries like an inconsiderate jerk.
Radio is saying it can find the glowing shard. Call the police. It's aliens, uncontrollable, immensely powerful, and deadly.
Something powerful and something. A lot of power, all right. Ooh, Easter egg! Okay, Homer, do the thing you never do at work. Focus. Now we're remoting.
Is that a shard? And what are you doing to my living room?
Making it better. Try the couch.
Oh, it is soft. But you know I don't like alien tech in the house.
Marge, with this remote, I can turn all of Springfield into a paradise. End the tire fire. Save local journalism. Make something wonderful for all of us.
But can you make good decisions and, oh, go wild?
I'll save this for later, baby. But right now, I got a device I don't understand, a high school degree I barely earned, and no sense of personal limits. I'm off to create Nirvana!
Oh, thanks, Homer.
Thank you, kind sir.
Chocolate syrup? A fireman's dream!
Pour me a frosty mug of sugar, Mo. Making a town perfect is thirsty work.
Yeah, Homer, I swore I'd rip off my own head before ever saying this, but on the house. I love that now my toilet has a never-ending supply of toilet paper.
I got lots of great ideas. You ever look up at the sky and think, if the moon is made of cheese, why can't it be melted on giant nachos?
Don't get too showy, pal. Some out-of-town dungballs have been looking for you. They say that shardamajig is dangerous.
Don't let him know I'm here!
Yeah, don't worry. I kept them busy with one of your little, improvements.
Hey, these snacks you gave us are moving.
Yeah, they're self-feeding pretzels, huh? Open your mouth, they walk right in.
Jump away!
Fortnite just dropped the official teaser trailer for the Simpsons season, and it's absolutely packed with fan service and awesome new features. Let's get straight to it, cause they showed us a ton. We're talking alien invasion on the island, an awesome battle pass, and the biggest story event in the last 3 years. First things first, let's talk about the battle pass, which thanks to some sneaky leakers we already know is gonna drop with 5 skins. No shocker there, right? We saw the same thing with Star Wars and Remix. But the cool part is, just by looking at this image, we can get a pretty good idea of who's gonna be in it. To kick things off, we've got the main man himself, Homer. I think everyone and their dog was expecting him in the pass. The big question is, will he be the level 1, max level, or the secret skin? And the same goes for his better half, Marge Simpson, who's also rocking a prime spot in the pick. We're all wondering what level she'll be. Then there's their son, Bart Simpson. Thankfully, they didn't stretch out his arms and legs, which honestly I'm kinda relieved about, even if the final design isn't totally my jam. It's giving me some serious Rick and Morty vibes, but hey, at least he's a skin and not just a backpack. And same goes for his sister Lisa. Poor kid, she's barely visible. But at least we know she's gonna be a skin. So that's the main family from the show, but trust me, they're not the only characters hitting up this new season. Outside the Simpsons, we've got a whole bunch more characters, and you can even spot them in the picture. Like Mo Sizlak, we see him with his bar, and he's gonna be an NPC, so you'll definitely find him chilling in that area. In the same shot, we've also got Krusty the Clown, looking all classic Simpsons style. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Even though all the skins have their normal style, I'm betting the 5 in the pass will have at least one extra style. Then there's Itchy from Itchy and Scratchy Show, and I'm pretty sure his pal Scratchy will be the backpack for that skin. And, as an original character from the show, we can see Ned Flanders flying around. Now for the Fortnite and Simpsons mashup characters, we've got 2 of them. There's Fishstick, who as you can see in the key art, has that 3-eyed fish vibe from the show. And then there's Peely, who, honestly, is just a cell shading character with a Simpsons twist, basically just the eyes and, of course, the color. By the way, I'm making this video as these leaks are dropping, and the pass is already confirmed to feature Homer and Marge Simpson, along with Peely, Fishstick, and finally, Ned Flanders. Again, the big mystery is what their secondary styles will be, and what level each will occupy. Many of you are probably wondering where Maggie is, since the whole family's there, except her. My guess is she'll be Marge Simpson's backpack. But right now, with these photos, it's not confirmed at all. What we do know is that her teddy bear is in the game, specifically in Lego Brick Life, so we'll just have to wait and see what they do with that character. and other members of the family, like the dog and cat, could potentially come out as companions. According to leaks from months ago, this new cosmetic was known, and leakers were pointing to this being the season where we'd finally see it in our lockers. Despite that, we don't see any in the promotional image, so I'm not sure how official that's gonna be. Last year, for example, the Jordan sneakers were in the promotional images for the remix season, and that's not the case here. Still, this item makes a lot of sense to drop in Chapter 7 Season 1 if they don't just sneak it in next week. Anyway, let's head back to the picture and check out all the cosmetics that are 100% confirmed. Like Homer Simpson's pickaxe, which is one of his inventions, this hammer. On the other side, we've got Marge with her pickaxe, which is a vacuum cleaner. Then we see Ned Flanders landing with his glider, which is a mustache with a brush attached. On the other side of the picture, up in the air, we can also spot the alien glider, which is already in the game. Apparently, it'll be a gift for attending the final event or for some challenges that activate before the event. Either way, I highly recommend you subscribe so you don't miss out on this gift or any others Fortnite drops. Now, let's talk about what look like emotes. We've got Lisa's, where she's clearly playing the saxophone, and on the other side, we've got Bart Simpson with a milkshake and a skateboard, very similar to the show's intro. But that skateboard could also be a new vehicle. It makes sense, since we're gonna have cell shading stuff, and instead of bringing back old Fortnite bikes or whatever, we could get this new board. Plus, you'll see the island later. But it's much smaller, so it makes sense that in addition to the already confirmed cars, we'll have something else. As for weapons, we've got 2 confirmed. One is the shotgun Peely is carrying, which I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's new. And on the other side, that's the classic. Beyond the cosmetics and weapons, there are 2 gameplay-related things. First, the donuts falling from the sky. Another new feature we'll see right off the bat is the new battle bus, and the other vehicle also seen in the photo is the family car, which I'd bet will be in the shop. And last but not least, the map. It's completely cell shading, by the way. And as you can see in the picture, these are all the locations, though the names aren't known yet. From the promotional image, we've already spotted some corners, like Moe's Tavern. We also see Der Burger in the background, which is also cell shading. Obviously, we'll have the nuclear power plant, which you can clearly see where it'll be located on the island. Another thing we see is the town hall, which we can also place on the full map. We'll also have several Burt brand gas stations scattered around the island. Then there's the Springfield sign, which will be a large area, though I don't think it'll have a name. Later, on the minimap, if we look closely, we can see Mr. Burns' mansion. So that character could also be an NPC, even if he's not leaked in the image. And the last areas that are perfectly visible would be the Simpsons town, which is this one right here. And finally, there's Springfield Gorge, which, by the way, was featured in a special Bart Simpson episode where he tries to jump it on his skateboard. That's why I also mentioned earlier that this could be a vehicle. But it's just the beginning. We've got juicier things coming, especially with an Avengers-level threat looming on the horizon. And no, I'm not talking about the Dark Presence, which looks like a puppy compared to this villain. Because behind all the events that are already happening and are yet to happen to us, could be Homer Simpson himself. If you look closely at Homer's hand, you'll notice he's holding a TV remote. But with 99% certainty, this isn't just a regular remote. It's a real artifact with the power of the epicenter. You can tell by the 0-point shards that have literally merged with the remote. Although it's possible this is the shard itself, which for some reason transformed into a regular TV remote. And remember how I said the miraculous power of collaboration might save us again at the event? Well, in theory, one push of a button on Homer's remote will transport the loopers directly to Springfield after the event. And once there, we'll start preparing for a rematch with the Dark Presence and the transition to Chapter 7. It seems Homer somehow got his hands on something that can change reality itself. This is clearly evident from the giant donuts flying straight out of the rifts in the sky. And knowing the Simpsons' love for such treats, I'm almost entirely sure he's behind this sweet disaster. Although I have another theory about this remote. Maybe it will be a new gameplay item that will appear next season. Judging by those very donuts flying out of the rifts, perhaps the remote will work like a junk rift. But instead of random items, it will summon giant donuts to fall directly on opponents' heads. What do you think? If you have other theories and assumptions, drop them in the comments. Along with the key art, the map for the upcoming season also leaked online, and the reaction to its appearance was, to put it mildly, mixed. The island itself is half the size of Oninoshima, and that's not even mentioning that Springfield will be done in a special graphic style. All map objects will have an effect like anime skins. And here, of course, it's a matter of taste. Some might like these design decisions, while others might literally quit the game for a month because of them. I think the truth is somewhere in the middle. I have a feeling that after a couple of weeks of playing on such a map, your eyes will literally fall out onto the table, especially if the entire landscape is shimmering with acid colors. But actually, it's too early to draw conclusions, because it's entirely possible Epic will be able to properly integrate this graphic chaos. Because when Pandora appeared in Chapter 1, Season 10, no one complained about the graphics. Quite the opposite. It was the highlight of that location. So, Epic has experience with this, and I believe they'll handle it. In Springfield itself, according to the leaked map, you'll be able to find at least 9 new locations inspired by the original series, but most likely, there will be a lot more landmarks from the show, because Epic seems to have transferred almost all of Springfield. Moe's Tavern, Krusty Burger, and a burger joint that will probably merge with Krusty Burger have already been confirmed in the key art. In addition, I would definitely bet on the appearance of Springfield Elementary School, Lard Lad Donuts, and Jeff's comic book store. In short, there will be plenty of places to explore and compare with the series. However, the number of players on the map is still unclear. Of course, the developers are unlikely to cram 100 people into such a small space, considering that Springfield is half the size of Oninoshima. Personally, I think they'll reduce the number of players to 60. But again, these are just my personal guesses. We'll find out what really happens on November 1st. The most important thing is that there are only a few hours left until the final event. So, let's cross our fingers that it's awesome and set our alarms.
You're all alone on a Halloween night. You hear a moan and now something ain't right. Billy the puppet in black leather face chasing with fright. The Pumpkin King, it's a terrible sight. And now you're too scared, yeah, too scared to swallow something spooky in Fortnite horrors. Fortnite horrors, oh, oh, oh. Fortnite horrors, oh, oh, oh. Now you're running but the monsters won't stop. They keep on coming till you're ready to drop. Billy the puppet in black leather face chasing with fright. The Pumpkin King, it's a terrible sight. And now you're too scared, yeah, yeah. You try to hide but they always follow. Something spooky in Fortnite horrors. Fortnite horrors, oh, oh. Things you've never seen, they'll make you scream. Too scared to sleep, you're too scared to dream. And you'll be scared, too scared to swallow. There's something spooky and getting sleepy hollow. Fortnite horrors, oh, oh. Fortnite horrors, oh, oh. Now you're running but the monsters won't stop. They keep on coming till you're ready to drop. Billy the puppet in black leather face chasing with fright. The Pumpkin King, it's a terrible sight.